lost to the Orioles. After the Jays had won 3 in a row, the offense breaks out yesterday. We're feeling all kinds of confidence within these guys. They would go out there and they score 2 runs on 6 hits against Keegan Aiken, a guy who has an ERA north 7 on the year. Well, he was good in his last start. I don't give a damn. I do not care. This Jays offense should be good enough to get more than 2 runs on 6 hits. And one of those runs was a Danny Jansen solo shot. Welcome back, Danny. Bottom of the third, and he goes deep with a high fastball. No Jay could hit that 92-mile-an-hour fastball at the top of the zone for some reason. Crazy. After that bottom of the third, Ryu in that first inning, struggled with the command, couldn't find a spot, found a way to get to 0. Good stuff. No hits allowed in the inning. Has a no-hitter going through 5. He gets the first 2 out in the 6th and a pop-up to himself, and we're all like, oh, this is great. Then he gives up double, walk, or is it double? No, it's double, single, walk, double. And I'm like, what just happened there? Like, he's just gone. The no-hit bid didn't matter at that point. It was just more or less just let's win a ball game. And Ryu just lost it. I mean, incredible. Austin Hayes with the RBI single up the middle. Simeon could have had it, but again, it was a hard hit ball, so it's kind of hard to blame him. Plus, the ball didn't bounce at all. He was waiting for it to bounce. It did not. And then Urias hit the double down the left field line, and Santander and Hayes come in to score, and just like that, you're down 3-1. Like, what the heck? A no-hitter to a 3-1 deficit. And the way this Jays offense was so far in this game, I mean, my God, it felt like about 5 runs to come back from. But it's 2 runs. It's the Orioles, which should be okay. You should be able to come back from that. One of the historically garbage pitching staffs. You should be able to do so. Bottom of the 6th inning, Vladdy hits one to right field. Opotako, he goes deep for his 3rd home run in 2 games. Brings it within the 3-2 game. Top of the 7th inning, Adam Simber has a guy at first base, and I don't know why he's trying to pick off again. Because every time he tries to pick off, it goes by Vladdy, a terrible pickoff play. It happened not too long ago where the same thing happened, and the guy ends up at third base again. And then this guy, I can't remember his first name, but Jones, a guy coming into this game batting 105 games, gets out in the first at bat. He's hitting under 100, and he rips a single up the middle. Mateo comes in to score. They get that 1 run from Vladdy right back. And then we watched George Springer get hurt again. And I mean, we had a feeling he wasn't 100%, the fact that he wasn't in center field. And in his second at bat, he strikes out. And the way that at bat went, I'm looking at him like, you don't look right. You're grimacing, you're walking around, and he strikes out, and he kind of leans on the bat to bring himself up, and I'm like, that's not a healthy guy right there. His next at bat, he grounds out, hits a ground ball to short, ends up being a fielder's choice. He's safe at first base. And then I believe who was the single after that? It was Marcus Simeon. It's a single to left field. Springer around second, thinking about third, stops pretty hard on the dime, limps back to second base. I'm like, this guy is clearly not healthy. He gets to third base, Gerard Dyson pinch runs for him. Great! Just what we need now. I lost to the Orioles and George Springer's still hurt. Don't you love the baseball gods, right? They bring you back to Canada. They bring you 9-2. They put you back on the road. And they're like, nope. You hit a brick wall. Then you lose 2 or 3 to the flipping Detroit Tigers. And then you win 2 or 3 against the Tigers. We're like, all right, this team, you win again first one against the Orioles. All right, we've won 3 in a row. Springer's back, okay. And you gained a couple games in the standings over the couple days. We're feeling great. And then, no, you lose to the Orioles. Springer's now hurt again. I mean, I don't want to say he's going back in the IL because it's so late in the year and this Jays team is desperate. But my God, watching him out there today, it's painful. And the Jays offense couldn't get anything going down the stretch at all. And they lose 4-2. They had 6 hits. Keegan Aiken went 5 innings, allowed 2 hits. He walked 3, for God's sakes. He had more walks than he did hits allowed. And as I mentioned, one of those was a Danny Jansen bomb. Like, my goodness. Jansen did go 1-for-1 and walked once. He had a pretty good day at the plate in the couple at bats he had. Starting pitching-wise, Ryu in 5 2/3, allowed 3 hits, 3 runs, 6 strikeouts, and walked 3. That doesn't look like a great line. But through 5 innings, when he got to that 5 2/3 mark, he had no hits, no runs, 6 Ks, and 2 walks. And we're like, man, this guy is dealing. And then he just gone. What the heck happened there, man? Adam Simmer comes out there, goes an inning at third, allows 1 hit, 1 run, 3 strikeouts, and a walk. That technically wasn't an earned run because he made the error, which I think is a horrendous rule. If the pitcher makes the error, it should count towards his ERA because he's earned run average. Yeah, they earned that run because he screwed it up. When his teammate makes an error, that's fine. But when he did, that's just terrible. Because that doesn't affect his ERA. His ERA looks like it was a clean inning in a third of 3 strikeouts and 1 walk. That is brutal. Trevor Richards kind of kept the ball game tight, went 2 innings, no hits, no walks, and a strikeout to allow the Jays offense to get something back. But no, they couldn't do it. And the reason I'm wearing my Jose Bautista 2012 All-Star Game jersey is to try and change something up here. I don't know, fellas. Everybody watching, I got nothing. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to do everything I can superstitiously to change everything. I don't know. I try to have faith in this team. Now, I'm not saying the season's over and whatnot, because with the Red Sox losing, you're still only 4.5 back. So things can get real spicy real quick here, because you got the finale against the Orioles tomorrow. You win tomorrow, Red Sox lose, which I think is very possible. And if they lose the next 2 games to the Rays, which I think is very, very possible, you can get a game and a half. You can be 3 games back by that opening set on Friday against Oakland, which, if you win tomorrow against the Baltimore Orioles, could be insanely massive. Actually, no matter what it is, even if you lose, you're probably only, 3.5 back of them? Maybe 4, something like that. But either way, you're right there. You get a 3-gamer against them. So tomorrow's game is important. Bottom line, every game down the stretch is important. What am I saying? You have 31 games left. I believe it's 31. You got to win at least 25 of those. Or I wouldn't say 25, but at least, 20, 22? Now, 20 is not even going to do it, I don't think. So you got to win a lot of games down the stretch, but what's George Springer's health like? Is this Jays offense really consistently going to wake up? Because when you start facing good pitching staffs like Oakland, and you're going to face maybe a Garrett Cole twice when you play the Yankees 6 or 7 more times, is your offense going to get anything done? And it looked like today, you might not even need to face a Garrett Cole, to face a Sean Manaea, or whatever the case may be, to lock you down. You faced Keegan Aiken, and he did just fine. Now, the Jays did have some hard-hit balls. 2 balls in the first inning, went to the warning track. You look at the 7th and 8th innings, how they ended. A Randall Grichuk line out to left center field, which I thought was going to get down initially. Vladdy hits a seed right to center field, but of course, right at Cedric Mullins. If those things find holes, we're talking about a totally different ball game. But that did not happen today. Tomorrow, Matt Harvey. Matt Harvey. I don't care what he's done lately. I don't really care. He's got an ERA north 6. Steven Matz, over the last month, has the best ERA in the Toronto Blue Jays, like 1.3. He's been dominant over the last month. You damn well need a win tomorrow. No ifs, ands, if you lose the series to the Orioles, kick the season goodbye. Really, I hate to say it like that. There's still lots of baseball to play, but if you lose 2 of 3 to the Baltimore Orioles, pretty bad. You got to find a way to win tomorrow, because if you win that game, you would have won 4 of your last 6 games. You would have won your last 2 series. You have the off day, then you have a big series against Oakland, and we're looking a little differently. But if you lose tomorrow, and you lose the series, it's atrocious. Matt Harvey, Steven Matz, 7:07 at Rogers Center is the game time. All right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You enjoyed the video and did not enjoy the game today. Smack the like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. What you like, what you not like from today's ball game. Twitter is down below for myself. I'll send me a DM to like great stuff. The Instagram link is down below as well. So follow up there if you have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys Jays Edition tomorrow night. The finale of the 3 games against the Orioles at Rogers Center. Steven Matz, Matt Harvey, is the matchup. 7:07 first pitch there at Rogers Center. Thank you guys for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and not the game. We'll talk to you guys then.